Hello, account. Drunk college students not so into the leave no trace philosophy. I am, so I picked up after them a little bit. I did leave the alcohol containers. These some people who will come by and pick those up that so that I don't need to. Yeah, so let's see. I'm still on vacation. I had a week and a half long vacation, spent 5 days of it up in Maine, and I'm spending the rest of it here at home, just kind of tooling around, riding my bike in the morning, and then doing errands and stuff around the house. After that, I've almost completely finished the Gary Fisher. I watched some videos on tire size, and it turns out that 700C is actually smaller than 27. I don't know that I that's what the rim size is smaller, but the tire is bigger. I'm not exactly sure, but there's a reason that tire swap went real slick, um, and I'm really liking how the bike looks. I do need some gravel tires to go on it so that it's a more comfortable ride, because right now it's got street tires and it is pretty uncomfortable with those street tires on it. But once I get that all swapped out and going, it's going to be good. It's going to be a great little ride. I forgot how close to a perfect fit. It was just a smidge too big, that bike is. So I am on the lookout for something with 24-inch tires for my nephew. He's quite a bit smaller than I thought he was. Um, but so I'm enjoying the coffee outside episodes, and I think part of it is I just kind of enjoy forcing myself to slow down. Like when I'm on the bike, sure, I'm going between 9 and 20 miles an hour most of the time. Most of the time it's closer to nine. But uh, sitting down, making a cup of coffee really makes me look at the spot where I'm at and kind of enjoy the area, and just looking around, enjoying it, just chilling out for 10-15 minutes while that coffee, the water brews, and then I'm pouring the water through the Cantan um, drip filter. It's kind of, there's something relaxing about it. It's just chill. It's something chill. You could do the same thing with tea. I have thrown into my little cook kit here a couple of bags of tea, some herbal tea, in case I want to make myself a cup of tea. Now, um, the alcohol stove that I'm using is something I got off Temu. Temu. I'm gonna go Temu. And it was under $10, and you can actually get a better one on Amazon for about $10-15. This one I did alter the flame pattern a little. I'm gonna look at drilling out the jets, so that they're a little larger and just work a little more smoothly. So it works pretty well. It boils water in about 7-8 minutes. Um, but um, I think I want to alter it a little bit. The stand is great for this the pan that I'm using. So I'm yeah, everything's working well. And let's see, bike wise, did I talk about the Gary Fisher yet? Was that the last episode? Um, no, I did. I talked about the Gary Fisher. I put on the Kona that I'm currently riding and have been riding as my kind of daily bike. I put new bar tape on it. I'd ordered a thing of this bar tape, and then I had screwed up the application of it on the right hand side, so it was coming loose. It was very annoying. So that was a $15 mistake. So I ordered another roll or package of the exact same bar tape, trimmed the bars down so they're the right length for me, and then installed the bar tape. And I am really digging it. It's sparkly and rainbow colored. It's got kind of a holographic thing, and I am starting to wear the holographic pattern off a little bit because just I think it's sweat for my hands and friction and whatnot. But I am liking this bar tape. I'm also really enjoying these bars. I've got another part coming in to kind of extend what's called the horn section, which is the upper part of the bar. Um, yeah, so that's cool. The other thing that I did with the bike, so I have these frame bags or a frame bag that I made out of IKEA bags, and I had read somewhere that IKEA bags are waterproof. And I think that's might be as they're made, with the Crooksack material that they're made out of, um, is waterproof if they're heat sealed and everything. Well, I have found that my frame bag made out of the IKEA bag is not at all waterproof. Every time I hit a puddle, um, the 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 bag leaked. My tools were getting soaked. Just it was a mess. So I took the frame bag off and I used the tape for the aluminum tape for Reflectex, which I realized as I was taping it up was really expensive for what you get. And it's not heat proof. Waterproof, yes, it's not heat proof. So I think that did a pretty good job of waterproofing it. And then I had this roll of foam that I got back when Extras for Creative Reuse was open, and I lined the whole thing with that. So at least the main compartment of the bag should be waterproof now, or highly water resistant. I know also my zipper is not waterproof. I just got big chunky YKK, you know, hoodie zipper, um, and that works really well, but it's not waterproof. Now, theoretically, I could make a flap for it, make it a little more water resistant, but I think so long as the bottom part of the bag, which gets splashed, and the back end of the bag is covered with the Reflectex tape, that's going to make a big difference. So, um, pretty happy with that. I also, in my tank bag, what it's called, it looks like a gas tank, the gas tank bag. It's a top tube bag. I created a pocket out of that same stick on peel and stick foam stuff for my wallet because that was just flopping around, and I was really worried I was going to lose my wallet while I was, if I accidentally. There have been a number of times where I have forgotten to zip up that pocket. My phone is wedged in there really tight, but my wallet was flopping around. So I think the wallet's going to stay in there well now. Um, let's see. Yeah, I think those are the big changes on the bike. I did put on a friction shifter for the front derailleur, and that's working really well. I liked it so much, I ordered a 10-speed friction shifter for the rear derailleur. And I've done some research, I've done some reading that generally speaking, if you have shifting problems, it's not the derailleur, it's the shifter. The shifter is the smart part, and the derailleur's dumb. It just follows the instructions from the shifter. And if that's the case, then hopefully when I get that new friction shifter, my shifting will be a lot smoother. Because right now it is driving me a little batshit. I get a lot of go shifting. It's very annoying. You know, I crunch down on the pedals, and then my gears are all sounding awful. And I know that's awful for my drivetrain too. It's awful for that rear cassette. It's awful for my front cogs and everything. Um, so hopefully that solves that problem. Um, yeah. So I'm about half done with my coffee. I'm gonna finish up this episode. I'm gonna watch the seagulls out here as I finish my coffee and pack up. I hope you are finding an excuse to get out on your bike and enjoy the what's left of summer as we head into fall here. I mean, it definitely feels like fall right now. I love fall. Fall's my favorite time of year. I'm really looking forward to fall biking, where I'm not sweating quite so much. I'm also really looking forward to fall hiking and also coffee outside. So yeah, so find an excuse to be outside, find an excuse to get on your bike, find an excuse to go for a walk. Um, it's worth it. It's worth it to just get out there and enjoy nature. All right. With that, thanks, and I'll see you next time. Bye.